The traditional airport routine we've all grown accustomed to, awkwardly searching for your driver's license, removing liquids from your bag, and taking off your shoes, is undergoing a complete transformation. The changes outlined in this guide represent the most significant overhaul to air travel in decades. These transformations are being driven by cutting-edge technology, new international agreements, and an urgent need to efficiently manage the massive influx of travelers expected from major events like the 2026 FIFA World Cup. Ignoring these new regulations is simply not an option. If you fail to stay informed, you're setting yourself up for unnecessary stress, unexpected fees, and the very real risk of having your trip come to an abrupt end before you even leave the ground. 1. Identity verification, the real ID requirement. The first and most critical change involves how you prove who you are at the airport. The era of casually presenting any old driver's license at security is officially over. As of May 7, 2025, the Real ID Act is in full effect, and by 2026, enforcement will become extremely strict. For your driver's license to be accepted for domestic flights, it must display the Real ID compliant star, which is typically located in the top right corner of the card. If your license lacks this star, it will be completely useless at the TSA checkpoint. In that case, you'll need to present an alternative form of identification, such as a valid passport, just to board a flight within the United States. Here's an important trap that will catch thousands of unsuspecting travelers. Even if your final destination is international, your first flight from your hometown to a connecting hub like New York is considered a domestic flight. If you don't have a Real ID compliant license, you won't even be able to reach your connection, let alone your international destination. The solution: check your driver's license right now. If it's missing the compliant star, make plans to get it updated as soon as possible. Alternatively, simply commit to carrying your passport for all flights, whether domestic or international. 2. The new Alternative Identity Verification Program. But what happens if you arrive at the airport without a compliant ID? The TSA has introduced a modernized Alternative Identity Verification Program to address this situation. In late 2025, the agency outlined a new plan that allows travelers to use a kiosk to verify their identity. However, this is not a free pass or a simple workaround. This service comes with a non-refundable $18 fee, and the verification is only valid for 10 days. This represents a significant shift from the free secondary screening process that was available in the past. Your options are now straightforward: have the correct ID, pay the $18 fee for temporary verification, or be denied entry to your flight entirely. 3. The explosion of biometric screening. Working hand in hand with the new identification rules is the rapid expansion of biometric screening technology. By 2026, your face will essentially become your passport and your boarding pass. Airports throughout the United States and Europe are racing to implement full biometric control systems, replacing traditional manual document checks with the silent click of a camera. The TSA is already utilizing CAT-2 biometric scanners at more than 250 airports across the country, with a nationwide expansion currently underway in preparation for the 2026 World Cup. Here's how the process works. You'll approach a gate, look directly at a camera, and within just seconds, the system will scan your face, match it to your flight information, and automatically open the gate for you. The technology is designed to create a seamless experience. However, this convenience does come with a choice to make. Biometric screening remains technically voluntary at this time. You have the option to opt out and request a traditional manual ID check instead. Just be warned, at a busy airport during peak travel hours, choosing the manual line could add significant delays to your journey. The future promises unprecedented speed through security, but it's also pushing us toward a system where airport anonymity becomes a thing of the past. 4. Changes to the 311 liquid rule. For nearly 2 decades, air travelers have lived by the 311 rule. Liquids must be in 3.4-ounce bottles, and all bottles must fit in 1 quart-sized clear bag. Well, the beginning of the end for that rule has arrived. This change is made possible by the rollout of advanced computed tomography, or CT scanners. These are powerful 3D imaging machines that allow TSA officers to see incredibly detailed images of everything inside your bag. The result is that at airports equipped with this new technology, you no longer need to remove liquids or laptops from your bags. This is a massive time saver for travelers. However, and this is a major point of confusion heading into 2026, the rollout has been inconsistent. Many major airports are now using CT scanners, but the nationwide upgrade is still years away from completion. This creates a frustrating scenario. You might fly out of a major hub like JFK with everything conveniently packed in your bag, only to be stopped at a smaller regional airport on your return trip and instructed to unpack everything according to the old rules. Until every airport in the country is upgraded to the new scanner technology, the official TSA policy remains the 311 rule. The safest approach is to pack as if the old rules still apply. Keep your liquids in a clear bag and have them ready to be pulled out so you're prepared for whichever type of scanner you encounter. 5. New European digital border systems. If you're planning to travel to Europe, an entirely new digital border system is coming online that will completely change how non-EU citizens enter and exit the continent. The Entry-Exit System, ES. First is Europe's Entry-Exit System, or ES, which began its rollout in October 2025 and is expanding across Europe. Forget about passport stamps. ES is an automated system that registers you biometrically. Each time you enter one of the 29 participating countries, you'll provide fingerprints and a facial scan at a kiosk. The system then digitally tracks your stay and automatically calculates your remaining days within your 90-day limit. The European Travel Information and Authorization System, ETIAS. The second major change is the European Travel Information and Authorization System, or ETIAS. This is a mandatory pre-travel approval requirement, similar to the ESTA program that exists for travelers coming to the United States. ETIAS is scheduled to go live in late 2026. Once it becomes active, travelers from dozens of visa-exempt countries, including the United States, will be required to apply online before they can board any flight to one of the 30 ETIAS countries. 6. Stricter carry-on baggage enforcement. Think you can get away with a slightly oversized carry-on bag? Those days are numbered. In 2026, airlines are cracking down on carry-on baggage like never before, largely as a revenue-generating strategy. This isn't a government regulation but an airline-driven initiative, and enforcement is becoming ruthlessly efficient. Gate agent discretion is rapidly disappearing and being replaced by stricter, more consistent enforcement. Airlines are now using more precise bag sizers at the gate, and if your bag is even an inch too big, you'll be immediately flagged for a fee. We're also seeing airlines shrink the allowed dimensions for both carry-ons and personal items. That backpack you've always carried on for free might suddenly not qualify under the new standards. The fees for a forced gate check can be double what you would have paid if you had purchased baggage allowance online in advance. It's a painful last-minute expense that can seriously damage your travel budget. The only way to win is through preparation. Before you leave home, use a tape measure and a luggage scale. Know your airline's exact size and weight limits, and make absolutely certain your bags comply. Don't let a surprise $100 fee at the gate wreck your budget. 7. Lithium-ion battery rules and enforcement. The rules regarding lithium-ion batteries aren't new, but enforcement is becoming much stricter with an increased focus on fire safety. The most critical rule remains unchanged. All spare lithium batteries and power banks must be packed in your carry-on luggage. They are strictly forbidden in checked bags. Smart luggage has become a major focus of enforcement. If your bag's battery is not easily removable by hand, meaning you need a tool to take it out, that bag is not allowed on U.S. airlines at all, whether as a carry-on or checked baggage. Additionally, you need to check your battery's watt-hour rating, which should be clearly printed on the battery as WH watt-hours. Most personal devices must be under 100 watt-hours. Some airlines may allow up to 2 larger spare batteries with prior approval, but this requires advance arrangements. Security agents are now trained to look for the watt-hour rating printed on batteries. If your battery is unlabeled and the rating cannot be determined, you could be forced to discard it at the checkpoint. Stay safe by following these guidelines. Double-check that your power banks are under the 100 watt-hour limit. Always keep them in your carry-on bag. And if your carry-on bag gets gate checked at the last minute, always remove your batteries first before handing over the bag. 8. The end of mandatory shoe removal. One of the most frustrating aspects of airport security is now a thing of the past. In mid-2025, the TSA ended its nationwide policy requiring travelers in standard screening lines to remove their shoes. Previously, only trusted traveler programs like TSA PreCheck offered this convenience, but now it applies to everyone in the general screening line. This decision was made possible by advancements in screening technology and a revised security approach that no longer requires universal shoe removal. This is a huge win for speeding up security lines and reducing hassle for all travelers. However, be aware that you might still be asked to remove your shoes in certain circumstances. If you're selected for random secondary screening, or if you're wearing bulky footwear like steel-toed boots or other heavy shoes that can't be properly scanned. But for most travelers, the days of awkwardly hopping on one foot to pull your shoes back on after security are finally over. 9. Environmental surcharges and green fees. 2 additional changes are reshaping the overall travel experience, and the first involves your wallet. Get ready for environmental surcharges, sometimes called green fees, to become standard across the airline industry. Airlines like the Lufthansa Group have already added fees starting in 2025 to cover the cost of more expensive sustainable aviation fuel, commonly known as SAF. Singapore is also introducing an SAF levy on all departing flights starting in 2026. These environmental fees are often buried deep within your ticket's tax breakdown, which means a fare that looks cheap at first glance might actually cost significantly more once all fees are calculated. Always review the complete price breakdown before booking. 10. The shift to digital-only check-in. The second major shift involves the rapid disappearance of paper throughout the travel process. Airlines are aggressively moving toward digital-only check-in, making your smartphone the single point of contact for your entire journey. Industry goals include the development of unified QR codes that will eventually sync your digital ID, boarding pass, and security status all in one place. While this is convenient, it creates a huge dependency on your mobile device. A dead phone battery could genuinely prevent you from boarding your flight. The smart move for 2026 is to always have a backup. Carry a portable power bank to keep your devices charged. And if at all possible, bring a physical copy of your ID as a backup measure. 11. Enhanced security for US-bound international flights. For anyone flying to the United States from an international airport, expect to encounter an extra layer of security measures. These enhanced protocols apply to all passengers on direct flights to the U.S., regardless of their nationality. The additional screening measures can include more frequent explosive trace detection swabs, increased presence of security canine teams, more thorough checks of personal electronics, increased observation by behavior detection officers. Implementation of these measures varies significantly between airports, so there's no single standard for how much extra time you should budget. The best advice is to give yourself plenty of extra time when taking a US-bound flight from any international airport. Checking with your airline or reviewing the airport's website for specific guidance is always a smart move. 12. New automatic refund rules. We end on a significant positive development for travelers. The days of fighting with airlines to obtain refunds are officially numbered. New Department of Transportation (DOT) rules, which took effect in October 2024, now mandate automatic cash refunds for canceled or significantly changed flights. For the first time ever, the DOT has officially defined what constitutes a significant change. A delay of 3 hours or more for domestic flights. A delay of 6 hours or more for international flights. Changes to your departure or arrival airport. The addition of a connection to a previously non-stop flight. If any of these situations occur and you choose not to travel, the airline must provide an automatic, prompt refund in your original form of payment, not a travel voucher or credit. This rule also extends to cover refunds for other situations, such as baggage fees if your checked bag is delayed more than 12 hours. Fees for paid services like in-flight Wi-Fi that don't work as promised. These new regulations provide passengers with real financial protection and create strong incentives for airlines to maintain on-time performance.